I was doing it.
Hi,
So,
Lise.
hello.
Nice to meet you.
Good to
Hi.
meet you.
Hi.
Karibu.
Hello. Hi. Look, we have already some people joining us.
This is
Oh,
very good.
so nice.
This is very good.
Let's say, I think you meet some friends, huh?
Yeah, we make friends on air.
We highly welcome all of you. It's so nice that you take the time to come. I think we stay in English.
Yes, we should stay in
And
English.
let me quickly introduce you. We are here in the middle of Maasai land just to show you.
The whole nature around.
We have the view here to the Seven Sisters of Sinja Plain, the big white Maasai land behind us. And to guide you through this Zoom meeting, we will start with a short view through the lodge. We start here at our swimming pool area. And then as we continue, Les and myself, I'm Cornelia with my mother. We started this place here in Maasai land, West Kili area, the original Maasai lodge between Mount Meru and Kilimanjaro. And we would like to show you how Maasai actually celebrate their sundowner. But before joining them in their sundowner, we invite you to come with us to see a little bit of the lodge. And afterwards, we will be happy to answer questions. We will look if there's any questions in the chat and answer the chat. So I'm very happy to see you all here, many coming. And let us start with a small view to the lodge. Lesse, you introduce yourself, please.
Yes, my name is Lese. I'm the general manager of the Maasai Lodge, and who is actually making sure that whoever who comes here will always receive beyond expectation experience. And yes, as you are here with us from a far distance, I will for sure show you around and be part of the Maasai Lodge and the team and the sunset dance later, which we are going to show. So please follow us.
I think we start here with the pool area. So this is our pool. We have enough space to relax, a bar behind, nice possibilities to have a little bit of rest after a safari. So actually many people will book the lodge after having been on a safari. And if we come here, Lesse, will you show us the sauna? I see it's on.
I will show you the sauna heating from outside. And the sauna, it's always hot during the day. So for anyone to be able.
Down there, we have a big place, but I cannot go down now because the internet is not so good. So this is a place where you can relax, where you can have yoga retreats with a wonderful view to the Maasai Plain.
So let's see a little bit of the bar area, which as well having hot water for a hot shower before getting into the swimming pool. Always provided a little bit of drinks. Yeah, as you can see, the Maasai bar around the swimming area.
Oh, our dangerous crocodile.
Our dangerous crocodile. Just busy hunting. Yeah.
So this is the view that the guests enjoy when they come here and they relax after a long safari.
Yeah. So we're now going out. Now we go for superior room, which is a very nice, comfortable room for a family of 2, for a couple, actually to a family of 4 as well. And let's walk with me. You can see the whole open area, and especially during this time of COVID, we have more than enough social distance. As you can see, you could see the upper area. It's very hilly, volcanic-like, and all the mountains are really up and down walking. Yeah.
So we go now into a room for families, but for smaller kids, I think, where we can have up to 4 people. What is the name? I always forget all the
The
names.
name is Namelok.
Namelok.
Namelok. Most of our rooms are named in Maasai language. As you come to the Maasai world, we always introduce you in Maasai names. We know you won't catch up everything, but yes, we know you will have some. So
So
walk
you
with
show
me.
us Namelok now.
I show you Namelok. It's one of our favorite room actually. Yeah, so welcome in. Welcome in.
So the Maasai way, we have to make us ourselves small.
Yeah.
And this here will be 2 twin beds. Here we have the hand washing. Here there's a toilet.
Yeah, here again you have drinking water.
The
There you have
shower.
your shower. So hot water 24 hours always available.
And here comes then the
The
double
big
room.
bed.
And now let us just go sleep in the bed. I will relax in the bed now. And this is the view that you actually have from the bed on Kilimanjaro.
Yeah, it's yeah, maybe let us walk out. You now you are just outside your door.
So we go out. And here we have Kilimanjaro in the back.
Yeah.
So here is a nice corner to rest outside on the terrace. So we really try to keep the bungalows very nicely separated to have exclusivity. And now in COVID time, it's a very big advantage that guests do not need to stay very close to one another.
Oh yes. Oh yes, very correct. And actually we have it's a mosquito free zone. So during the dry season, we need no mosquito spray. We have no sese fly, so you could really freely walk without putting so much on you. And as we go now down, we mainly going to our main restaurant area, so we could show you a little bit of the restaurant.
In the far distance, you already hear the Maasai. They are starting with their sundowner. They cannot wait. They are
They
eager.
cannot wait. The secret is Maasai dance a lot, and due to this, we always have Maasai dance as we move. Yeah, 50% of our life in Maasai, it's all about dancing, being together, community-wise, and this is what we are very happy to walk and to show our clients. Yeah. So
Let's say we pass from behind now and we come to the terrace actually, no? The main terrace of our restaurant.
yes, which is a very nice viewing towards Kilimanjaro. Yeah, and
Even on this very cloudy day, look, Kili is coming out. Isn't this beautiful?
it is. It is. So if you sit where I seated now, I totally have a very nice viewing of Kilimanjaro, just in right in front. And the area here, what you see, it's part of Maasai conservation area, where we have zebras, we have gnus, we have a lot of animals to be seen. And there is where we do one of our inclusive activity, which is a Maasai nature walk, just to be connected with nature and be part of all what is happening. Yeah.
Oh, let's say I see the hand washing. You have to show
Oh
how
yes.
Maasai
Oh
wash their
yes. Oh
hands,
yes. Due
please.
to COVID. Due to COVID. Due to COVID and our Tanzania SOPs, we are now putting a hand wash in everywhere. So everyone, before you enter into the restaurant, you have a soap, you hand wash, you sanitize, and you have a social distance. So visiting us will not be a problem and will not be any issue towards COVID. Yeah, and
Tell us a little bit, because I know as a medical doctor there are now quite some cases of COVID in Tanzania, but here in Maasai land, I think we are very safe.
Oh
Still.
yes, oh yes. In Maasai land, we've been having now COVID symptoms around the country, but nevertheless, in the Maasai land, nothing, not one
You
single
know which
cases we have
medicine to
seen.
take, huh?
Yeah, we know exactly which medicine to be taken. Yeah.
So this is our restaurant area. Let's say you want to tell a little
Yes, I
bit.
want to tell you a little bit about the restaurant. We have 4 different rooms, and each room sits different from one another. Then this helping us very much to separate our clients. So if a group comes, then we have one of the very nice tables set up to 12 people. Then we have other small restaurant for individual guests, and this help us to just put the privacy around the area and to let people enjoy as much as they can being with their families. Yeah.
Hi, Onambwe. This is our bar area here.
Yeah, welcome.
Are you preparing the bottle already?
Yeah, for the clients.
Yeah,
I
so
do my wine here also.
that's our very nice.
This is
bar.
Unambwe. We couldn't miss him behind the bar.
Yeah.
And here our shop, the shop of our Maasai ladies, women from the village that are all making these beautiful jewelry and their families and their kids.
Yeah. And now we're coming in front of the area. It's assembly point. It's where we have our MTV Maasai storytelling. We call it. It's a bonfire. And on a far distance, you could also see a little bit of.
Oh, I see the bikes, Lasse.
Yeah,
Can
the
you
bikes.
talk about the mountain biking?
Oh yes. As part of the activity that we offer in the open field that I have shown you, we have really good mountain bikes, which we provide a bike and a mountain Maasai guide, and you will be just in the middle of the nature for 2 to 3 hours. And for good bikers, we also have a bike safari through our conservation area. And it's always a very nice experience.
Well, you meet animals, no, on
Yeah,
bike.
you meet animals, you meet all these other forgotten animals in the middle of nature. You don't need anymore to drive. So later on, we'll have a short Maasai storytelling, and this is why we say Maasai storytelling, because we want to drive every one of our clients to actually be able to understand, to fulfill their question if one has, then this is the right story. But this is after the Maasai dance. So let us walk to the Maasai dance area.
Lea,
Yeah.
you join us for the Maasai dances? Good.
That's nice. Yeah. So walk with us to the Maasai dance area. Everyone loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say I see our donkeys here.
Yeah. So these are not albinos, but these are Maasai albinos, donkeys, very nice Maasai donkeys. It's one of our activity for kids. So we do have a Maasai donkey ride for kids, but for adults we say walk with a donkey. Given
I think they are very much used to children, huh? They don't like men so much.
so that's a very nice greeting you have. Yeah. So from the donkeys, they are waiting for kids. Yeah. Look at it. Yeah. Yeah, so after that, that is what happened in the evening, that we have a very nice Maasai sunset dance. And as we go ahead, behind the Maasai, it's Mount Meru. You see the sun more right. And on our left, you see Kilimanjaro. So we are in a sort of a very nice pyramid, of which you are just able to sit, enjoy the Maasai sound, enjoy Kilimanjaro, see the endless open plain. Yeah. Yeah. So please let us join the Maasai dance. Let us join the Maasai dance.
kommt gerade unser Sundowner-Auto. Ja, wir machen ganz oft auch auf weiter weg entlegenen Hügeln einen Sundowner. Und hier kommt gerade unser offenes Abenteuerauto zurück nach einem Sundowner-Surprise.
Welcome, come jump with us, jump with us.
Haben wir gerade Gäste, die im Auto gekommen sind. Hello, hi.
How was
That is a farewell song. It means we go but we come back. Say no goodbye.
Maasai way, listen, Maasai way.
So, Maasai way. So, that's a very short introduction of the Maasai dance. This means when you come to the Maasai, this is part of the songs that we welcome our clients. You have seen they sit around, and later, when they have the rhythms of Maasai spirit in them, they will always join. And you have seen they joined. We are happy, and now we go for Maasai storytelling. Yeah, walk with me down.
Asanteni.
But the amazing thing, let's say that even on days that are cloudy like this one, Kili will show.
Yeah, Kili is a very shy lady, but she always appear. She always be present morning, like shortly before sunrise by 6 a.m. So we give a room service, coffee and tea in the room. People will see the Kilimanjaro. And later on in the evening, like now, you for sure will see it. Will see it because you are in Maasai land. And once you are in Maasai land, the very nice gift that you can have from nature is part of Kilimanjaro. Yeah, so, and
Tell us shortly about the spear competition. Very often before the sundowner, we go for the spear competition. So you kill the lion. What does it mean?
yeah, it means, people says that Maasai being a warrior, you have to kill a lion, which is, it's slightly the reality. You don't have to kill the lions because there are not that many, but we have the reality of all the fact that we go for spear throwing 40 minutes shortly before the Maasai dance. This is actually to give the people a time to live in presence. It's all about concentration. It's a game of mind, throwing a spear, imagination of killing a lion. So, and this is daily in Maasai land. So you have to know all the history of the Maasai.
So the
spear
included
throwing.
activities are the sundowner, it's the spear competition, the nature walk
It's
in the
the nature
morning.
walk, it's the Maasai donkey ride for kids, of which we say walk with a donkey for adults. Yeah,
Yes.
so you walk with a donkey and your kids are accompanying you by riding the donkey. But also a Maasai donkey safari, bush picnic, bush lunch with a very nice donkey walk. This is all what we offer here around. Yeah, and now we arrive to our MTV Maasai television area. where we will be really able to fulfill the question. No, we don't have enough time really much to describe all.
But let us quickly look at the second restaurant area before we
Oh,
join
yes.
our Maasai with the fire.
Yeah.
So here we have a second restaurant.
We call it Meru Restaurant. We call it Meru Restaurant. As you know, I told you our big aim is to be able to give the privacy. So if in case we are full, three groups will be here, or one group, or individuals, three tables seated. But it's also a very nice area to just sit during the afternoon, have a nice opening area towards the fire, evening dinner, and in front of you, you will be having Maasai bonfire. Yeah, so let us see. You see the outside, it's the reality of having a Maasai storytelling. Yeah, so in case of anyone having questions, that is the right spot to be fulfilled your questions. So come with us and let's sit for a couple of our minutes.
Let us sit on this table so that probably we can answer some non-Maasai specific questions,
Correct.
but some questions that our guests could have about the lodge.
Yep.
So we will sit here with you.
So after a bit of a walk, we now have a seat with you guys. So welcome to the Maasai storytelling.
We have, I would say, if you're interested to raise your hand or to just unmute yourself and ask some questions, we are very happily answering you, and probably you want to know how the situation with COVID here is now. So let us wait for 1 minute if there are any questions coming up. You can also put some question in the chat box so we can answer them.
Yeah.
Yvonne.
Hallo.
Ja?
Ja, könnt ihr uns hören?
Ja, sehr gut sogar.
Ja, super. Ich bin hier mit meiner Mom und die möchte gerne wissen, wie viele Kinder bei euch leben. Is it better in English? Yeah?
Yes, and fine. So you want so that everyone can understand it.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we would like to know how many children are living there.
It depends a little bit in which area. So if we look at the children that we support in our schools, because Africa Mini Life, so the lodge, supports English medium schools. We built 4 schools, and in total we take care of 1,500 children. But this is only a very few number of the kids that actually are in this village. So we have, I think, 3 times as much.
Yeah, 3 times. The population surrounding here it's about 2,600 people. So that means
5,000 kids.
Yeah. But nice, yeah, that's a good project.
Yes, this is something probably we did not mention yet. Whoever comes here and spends money, all what we earn is donated to Africa Mini Alama, an NGO that started 12 years ago with my mother. And we are dealing in different areas, a medical point, in the education. We support families, we have an orphanage. So all what we earn here is actually donated to the foundation. So this is also in terms of sustainability an important aspect. Yes, Yvonne?
yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. Can you see? No, wait. I have to switch my mic off.
Many people, just before we see another hand rising or another question in the chat, very often we are asked when and how long guests should stay in the lodge. And we do advise for them to stay minimum 2 nights. So to be able to really take the whole experience, to relax at the pool, to go for all the activities. And if you have more than 2 nights, even a third night, we do highly recommend to go for the Maasai Day. Let's say, I think it's nice if you
Yeah.
explain because it's very, very authentic and typical.
Yeah, oh yes. For sure, as Cornelia said, for a third night, we recommend an activity called a Maasai Day. It gives you a room to wear the Maasai outfit, the Maasai jewelry, moving towards Maasai home, enjoy a little bit of what they have, could be tea, could be water, and attend the activity. So not only going as a tourist and watch, but being part of the movement of the whole activity. So if it's plastering of the house, it's milking of the goat or cow, it is as well fencing of a boma for Maasai European men who comes to the area.
And you are
But as
dressed
well,
as a Maasai the whole
yeah,
day.
the whole day you will be be a Maasai. Apart from you being color white, you have the Maasai outfit. And yes, you will always be enjoying the Maasai food like loshoro, makande. It's a typical way of coming into the culture. We know that there are people who might be a little bit sensitive in food, but we are very well prepared in all catering. So we could always prepare a very nice dish that accompany you to the authentic experience. Yeah,
So if we talk
and then
about food, you can host guests with all kind of food requirements. So we have
yes,
even halal food,
halal food. We
gluten
have
free.
gluten, lactose, vegetarian. It's all what you could think of food. We do give the service, and especially nowadays we even have people who are really asking for just a small experience of how to prepare local food. We give this service outside. Yeah. So
So
and
this is one activity that we make cooking lessons. But would you like to explain about the possibility to go for a small safari? We mentioned already the mountain bike, but we have our beautiful open cars. So senior area is such a beautiful conservation area.
yeah, for those who not been in Tanzania, but for you also who been in Tanzania, you know we have this West Kilimanjaro, sort of a forgotten area. It's untouched area. It's a place that you could do off-road. And we have two of our very open vehicles. You move in the morning with our Maasai guide, leave a car somewhere in the middle of nature, do a little bit of food tracking, animals tracking, have your nice picnic in the middle of nowhere under an umbrella acacia, and just climb the small hills that you have, be part of animals and Maasai because it's typical nice Maasai area. And mostly on your right, you will always have your Kilimanjaro greetings you, yeah, the foot of Africa. But also don't remember 1960s. It is also a very nice area that had the history of all these Hatari film that was
Yeah.
made here, Hemingway Hills. It's all the area that you could
It's a
visit and
very
just see this
historical place.
historical place. If we talk of Tanzania, that
Yeah.
was a part of the first area visited by tourists. Yeah.
And there are some holy places to visit. So if people want to make a small climb and they don't want to go on Kilimanjaro or on Mount Meru, they can climb Mukuru
Yeah,
Day.
Mount Mukuru, which the history tells 500 years ago, we had this mountain as a Maasai spiritual hills. And later on, the Maasai changed the hill due to the volcanic aspect. And now, because we're doing all this project, community development, we are now allowed to do a little bit of the hike up at this hill. So it's a very nice area to do climatization for those who are climbing Kilimanjaro or Mount Meru. Yeah,
We do
this is for
actually
sure.
host quite a lot of mountain climbers because the gate to the Kilimanjaro, which gate
The
is it? Lendoros
Lendoros
gate is
Gate.
not too far.
Yeah,
So the Maasai Lodge, the original Maasai Lodge, with being on 1,500 meters, is a very good time for acclimatization. you then go down to the gate and you start your climb up. So it helps you to acclimatize if you come from low areas.
Yeah, and you know, as you always say, is don't use malaria tabs
Yes.
before you climb. So this is a very nice, because you don't need to use your malaria tab when you're here, and if you know that you're climbing Kilimanjaro, but afterwards, before safari, you will then start, and this will help you to complete your goals of being on the summit of Kilimanjaro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you just go for one day to Arusha National Park. It's also very close. Momella
Yeah,
Gate
very
is
close.
half an hour.
Half an hour drive.
So
Yeah.
we can organize a one-day safari, or you come with your guests through Arusha National Park and then end up in the lodge for the sundowner.
Yeah. Yeah. So good.
I think we
Yeah.
have covered quite a big thing about COVID now. Is there anything else? What definitely nowadays is very important is that you easily get your COVID test. You just need 3 days beforehand to be in Arusha. And then at the end, if you stay 3 nights in the lodge, you wait for the test to come out, and then we bring the guests directly to the airport,
Yeah.
where they can make the quick test and have their PCR test in their pocket.
In their
So
pocket.
this is nowadays working within 3 days, fine.
Yeah, I have an experience that after 48 days, 48 hours, you have it already, and we
Yeah.
can print it here. It's an online thing. Thank God it's a little bit of a change, so it is easier. And you know, we totally in the middle of the 2 airports: Kilimanjaro Airport, which is 1.5 hour drive from our place. Arusha Airport connecting to our North Circuit, that takes you 2 hours to connect to Arusha Airport. And we do have vehicles that we could pick you, our clients, drive them to Maasai Lodge, enjoy, have the experience, and drop them or connect them to onward safari. And we receive all airplanes. If it's Qatar, the middle night, usually we always pick up. And this is what we also recommend highly to our ground operator events, because you know the area is a little bit challenging. If you don't know the area and you drive in the night, we for sure say give us the pickup or give us the drop off, so it's easier for clients not to spend 3 hours on the way. Yeah.
So I would say that we really joined the fire now.
Yeah, for a really a short introduction of the Maasai bonfire. But if you have questions, please.
Please.
We wait. Yeah, we have somebody.
Oh no, this is a clap.
Okay.
This is a clap. Oh, this is for the Maasai. Oh, look at this nice fire. What story do you listen right now?
We listen about our traditional culture, about our animals, because we are proud for animals, cow, because the cows are something that is for our life. Cows give us milk, cow gives us fat, cow gives us a meat. So we drink cow blood while the cow is survived. We cannot killing a cow in order to take in a blood. We just have a special arrow and we shoot to the ganglion vein of the cow. Then we take the blood, which it is enough for us. Then we are lighting the rope and stop the blood of the cow. Then we drink the blood.
And guests, can they also experience how to drink real fresh cow blood?
Yes.
Oh, let's say, do many want it? I don't think so.
Those who are really interested on Maasai culture, they do, and they require to have this experience. You know, even on our welcoming, we always have our nice calabash, our nice welcoming drink, and people will think it is blood. Of course, in reality, it's not. It's just iced tea, but people believe it, and afterwards they say, "Okay, I will go for it. I will wish if I could have." And partly when we have Maasai Day, that is also what one will experience, having a real Maasai experience of drinking cold, cold or fresh blood.
Now comes one of the main questions a lot of guests are asking. How many wives do you have?
I have only two.
Only.
Only two.
You are not a very successful Maasai.
Not yet. In future.
Who has more than two wives? Let's say, I think our staff does not earn enough. Who has more than two? Samuel. How many wives do you have?
Yeah.
Come stand up. The real Maasai, huh? And how many children? Six children. It's only the beginning. Huh? I think probably now it's dinner time. This is what normally is after the Maasai storytelling.
Yeah, usually after Maasai storytelling we have dinner, but of course we always invite questions. You know, questions it's one of the secret of all information. If one interested on hearing about the cultural side of marriages, could be food wise, the route, the path of Maasai since Sinai to down South Tanzania now, it's all leaded by questions. So whenever we sit here, we try to fulfill the client's questions. So not only making up a story, but according to questions that are arising. Yeah, welcome. You have seen already the jewelry, the Maasai beads. No one asked why we wear. Why not anyone? And I don't say because no one asked. If later you will come and ask, I will tell.
No, tell us, please.
Okay. In old time we used to have porcupine. I hope everyone knows the porcupine feathers. Who get me a porcupine feather? Iko pale jikoni, pale restaurant. The porcupine feathers has particle black and white, and originally Maasai were cutting those. Originally Maasai were cutting the white part white oil, and they will soak for a week. Then it's whitish, even shiny white. And we also use what we call charcoal, sort of, and we also apply the cow fat into it, and we then cut the particle. After cutting, we put on a string, and that is what we wear. The thing is, we believe that during the Maasai world, when it was starting, the god of Maasai gifted us four animals: a wild beast, a goat, a sheep, and a cow, using the chain. So we're trying to make a symbolic of a chain coming down. And the first animals came, it was a goat. No, sorry. The first animal came down, it was a wildebeest, followed by a sheep, followed by a goat, and ended by a cow. And these were the four animals. This was the porcupine feathers. You see the particle, white and black. So you could cut the white and you could cut the black and make them a little bit more shiny and make one of the cycle, like what I use. Yeah. And yeah, this is why we have the jewelry as Maasai, because it's part of saying God created the Maasai world and gifting us animals. Yeah. And to be complete, to be a Maasai, you have to wear jewelry. When you come, we will give you one.
Let us look how beautiful all these ladies are with their jewelry. Wow. So beautiful.
Ah, but all Manuel. You don't have many.
Just a man.
So you don't see it, but we have 9 people in addition sitting. And I think we greet them because they all have to leave whilst we can continue here. So we give a nice greetings to all of them. And welcome, Karibuni, Maasai.
Karibu Maasai Lodge. Karibu.
Welcome, Silent.
Kilimanjaro, Tanzania.
So nice. Thank you very much for being with us. And we really hope that you will come to Kili Fair. We will be on Kili Fair.
We will be on Kili Fair on the 4th until 6th. It will be in Arusha. So we wait you. We have our tent. It will be L29. So see us there.
See us there, and we invite you to be our guest.
Yes, in case you're coming to Tanzania for this Kili Fair, please, we will love to host you. We will love to show you the experience that your client will be enjoying here. So come and enjoy. 2 nights will be a must.
Ashenaleng.
Ashenaleng.
Ashenaleng. So nice.